Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dark Souls. We are awesome. Last time I went and I defeated the Four Kings in a very, very harrowing fight. And we met the primordial serpent, Darkstalker Koth. And he told us to go to Anor Londo and get the Lord Vessel. So we're going to do that. Which means we have to go through Sen's Fortress. This is up just past the blacksmith area, the parish. In case you don't recall. That way. That's the parish. We rang the first bell up there. Ringing both bells caused the gate to open. There was a humming onion knight sitting out here earlier. We'll be dealing with him some more as we progress. And yes, Sen's Fortress. So it's filled with two things, mostly. These snake men. Well, snake people, I guess. Because they do have a female counterpart. And traps. Lots of traps. You can see there's a little, maybe you can see, just kind of below the handle of my axe, the very tip of it, there's a little slot in the stairs at Shut Darts. There was a slightly raised panel. I think it's right here that I stepped on to fire the darts. The traps are interesting. They can be used to hit the enemies in addition to ourselves. Although that's not the only type of trap. This place is notorious for just really nasty traps. You're going to see another one here in just a moment. Well, another variety. Yeah. Yep. Welcome to Sen's Fortress. It's awesome. Oh, and should you get knocked off, or fall off, or, you know, whatever, should you go down there, yes, that is one of those Titanite demons. They shoot lightning and they swing the giant pole, and there's like 4 or 5 of them down there. Not to mention other, like the female snakes. You'll see one in just a moment. They shoot lightning. They throw lightning bolts. It's not cool. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's not enjoyable for us to be on the receiving end of their lightning. Alright. Alright. Sen's Fortress, it's kind of like the sewers. Well, it's like most areas in the game, in that it's very dense. It's not like a huge space, but they really fill the space that they have well. They put a lot of stuff in here. This is gonna suck, because I don't have any ranged attacks. Yep, you just keep doing that with the lightning. Thank you. Okay, 1 hit to kill these things. That is why I like this plus 15 Demon's Great Axe. I don't know how well it's going to show up on the YouTube, but just in front of me there's another one of those panels that will shoot 3 poison darts out when I step on it. Yep, those were the 3 darts. I don't have my spider shield, so I could put... Well, I do have it. I don't have it equipped. I'm too lazy to swap my equipment, is where I'm going with this. I could potentially use that shield to block the darts and not have to worry about getting poisoned. If I block with the current shield that I have, there's a good chance that I would end up getting poisoned. And I don't want that. Alright, we got a little scripted event here. This always happens. Hello. Goodbye. The game is introducing yet another type of trap. Wait for it. Hello. Yes, giant boulder. Got a little bit of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom sort of thing going on here. There's also another snake down here. He doesn't attack us right away. I'm going to kill him anyway. Or not. Haha, false alarm. Fooled you. There we go. Okie dokie. So yes, you have to time what you're doing here with that boulder rolling around. Naturally, I would like to go up first. And it's really good to have a light equipment load so that that doesn't happen to us. There we go. Alright, this little room. Just a treasure chest? What is in here? A Ring of Steel Protection. Ooh. The Ring of Steel Protection boosts your physical defense. It's actually somewhat handy. Alright, we're going to do something interesting after this next boulder goes. We're going to do a couple of drops. So there's an item right here. This is going to be the Shotel. A curved sword. It has an interesting property in that, because of the way it's curved. Here, let's just read. Let's just do that. Curved sword with a sharply curved blade, created by Arster, Earl of Karim. Requires great skill to wield, but evades shield defense to sneak in damage. Karim, by the way, we have already met someone from that land. We met the Knight Lautrec, a favored knight of Karim. So this weapon, and it requires high dexterity, which I don't have, but we can still show it off a little bit. So yes, this is the weapon that Lautrec wields. It's cool. If you use its strong attack, like its jump attack and whatnot, it will just ignore shields completely. So it's kind of, I think, intended to be a bit of like a PvP sort of weapon. Alright, the other reason for us dropping down here was to talk to this guy. He's our buddy. He was humming outside of the gate earlier. That snake is having a seizure.
Oh! Ah! Where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Splendid news you tell me, but you didn't tell me the splendid news.
Ah, so you see my sight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because he's laughing. I don't know why he's laughing.
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin. Perhaps, bah.
Okay, that's all. I love that guy. He is one of my favorite characters in this game. Okie dokie. So here we go again. Back up. This time we're going to go for that fog wall. Just up here at the first landing. And it's not going to be a boss, because the fog wall fades. It's just marking off another area. Oh, hello. There's another raised platform in there that I almost walked into. Maybe he'll step on it. Oh, you don't trigger it. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Apparently I triggered that with my hammer. Look at those darts sticking out of me. That's pretty awesome. There we go, just like that. Yeah, that one sucks because it shoots the darts from behind. Okay. Nothing else in here. We got boulders again, though. This is gonna be rough. Whew, just barely made it. Holy cow. Okie dokie, so this is fun. This is one of my favorite things about Dark Souls, is that all the random crap that happens in the game has some sort of explanation. There's lore, there's backstory, there's a reason behind it. Like, these boulders aren't just randomly appearing. Well, I mean, they are, but they're falling from above somehow. And there's this whole crazy clockwork mechanism. You can see there's a hole up above where they're falling from. Just barely see it at the top of the screen. Boop. And then, yeah, there's this whole clockwork mechanism, and it causes a little log to shoot out there, and to roll the boulders down. And you notice there are these grooves in the floor here. Oh, there's another lightning thrower. I hate those things. We could actually, like, push this and send the balls off in different directions. And there are actually some interesting things that you can do with that. So this way, where I sent it down just a moment ago, we'll do this one first. Well, we already did that one. Here, we'll do this. We'll push them out to the harmless direction first. This way over here, there's kind of just nothing. They just kind of go off the cliff. See? And down. No harm, no foul. So we have 3 directions that we can explore right now. So we'll just poke our head out here real quick. This is the shortest and the easiest. These are the stairs where they were rolling down just a moment ago, and that's our knight down below. He couldn't get up. He's a bit portly. The Onion Knight, Siegmeyer of Katarina. This one, I sent one boulder running down this way, so we'll go check it out real quick. This is also going to be fairly familiar to us. There was a snake man leaning against the wall here. Now there's not a snake man and not a wall. He actually blows the whole thing wide open. That boulder, it's pretty cool. Lyrehead, yes. There's nothing here, just forest. It's pretty cool. There's quite the view. You can see that's the Undead Burg, or Undead Parish, maybe? I think the parish is off to our right. Yeah, that's the bell tower. So that's just part of the Undead Burg over there. It's pretty neat. Normally you'd have to go find the key to open this, but I have the master key, so we're gonna get this. This, I believe, is the soul of a hero. Yeah, lots of souls. Pretty good. And again, because we have the key, we can rescue this gentleman right here. Actually, we might need to get the actual key to rescue him.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Yeah, nope. Sorcery, not interested. So we will not be freeing him. There are plenty of other chances to play this game. See, look, there's another one. Look, there's another Titanite demon down there. Oh, and there's one over on the right side, too. So there's 2 down below us, at least. Plus the one that was back near the beginning. There's a boatload of those things down there. Like, if you want to get some demon Titanite so that you can upgrade some demon weapons, like the Gravelord's sword, boy, they're all in here. All of them. Okie dokie. Yeah, I have no interest in his story. I will be doing a couple of the NPC quests, their storylines, I guess. Siegmeyer of Katarina here is a prime candidate. We will try our darndest to complete his story. His is pretty good. But Logan, you free him, he sells you sorceries. If you buy all his sorceries, then later on he'll sell you more. And so on, and it just kind of keeps repeating. Kind of boring. It's not as interesting as some of these other ones. It's also not anywhere near as difficult or complex. I didn't bother rescuing the Pyromancer guy. I didn't bother rescuing Logan's apprentice. So we're just not going to deal with the magical group of folks. So, Siegmeyer, I moved the boulder. It's not coming down anymore.
Perhaps I could try. Bah. Press bah.
Okay. He's not interested. That's fine. I think he'll move on later. I mean, I know he'll move on later. I think he just does it on his own. I was wondering if he had any sort of dialogue, like a change to his dialogue since we stopped the boulder, but apparently not. Okie dokie. So we were in here. Oh boy. That is one thing that I don't like about this game. About Sen's Fortress. I know that I said everything that happens in this game has some sort of explanation. We're looking at the only real exception to that. These boulders will just randomly decide to change direction, and there's no explanation, because there's not like an enemy up here or anything. Not even one that like ran away. It's just there's no reason. The game is just like, nope, gonna throw boulders at you again. I don't get it. I don't like it. It seems like an oversight or a bug or something. It doesn't seem right, but it's frustrating as hell. Okay. So we'll do this. Kill that one, grab a large soul of a proud knight. I believe one of these directions we can open a door. Ah! Ooh, Sorcery Hush. So that is the Black Sorcerer's set. There we go, this door. So if we had encountered this door, which I have not, and I don't know why. If I just ignore it? Huh. Well, it's locked from the side that we just came from. Aha! The elevator. Okay, nope, we're not going to take that elevator. The elevator's a trap. Here, we'll watch it for a second. There, it comes up. It keeps going up. And then it goes back down. There are spikes directly above us, so if we had stepped on it on its way up, we would have been crushed on the spikes and killed. Like I said, traps everywhere in Sen's Fortress. Just nothing but traps. Okay, are you still going the correct direction? You are. Good. Alright, hopefully the rocks don't come rolling down this way again, because I will be quite miffed if they do. But there is one fun thing down here to explore. Oh, I'm gonna have to send the rocks down here. Son of a gun. Alright, well, we can come in here. So that elevator that we just saw a moment ago? Hello. Notice how blood-spattered it is. And then that's just a bottomless pit if you try to go down there. So we shall not. There's a blood stain here. That looked like maybe a weird way to die. It looked kind of uncomfortable. Alright, and then there's a lone treasure chest here. You can kind of get a look at it. This is a unique treasure chest. It is different from the others that we've been encountering so far. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it breathing. The lid's kind of moving a bit. We'll give it one more shot. There we go. Opened a little bit. And then closed a little bit. Also, I haven't really been pointing this out, but its chain on the side of it here is pointing straight out in front of it. On other treasure chests, the chain points up towards the back of the treasure chest. So, two tiny little cues that you only learn about if you've played this game a whole heck of a lot. And I don't think I kept my Lloyd's Talismans with me, so I can't show that off. But yeah, this is not a treasure chest. This is what we call a mimic. Which is just one of the most terrifying creatures of all time in this game. These things are just hideous. Oh, and they do that. Alright, you're dead. Not gonna give you the satisfaction of killing me, you jerk. Well, that is why they're terrifying. They murder you. If you just try to open that treasure chest, it just eats you, and you're dead. The end. Okie dokie. So this is an interesting situation here. That hole down there, that is where the boulders end up if you send them down this path. So I'm going to send them down this path, and then we're going to come down here after one of them, and we're going to hopefully not die, but we're going to see something interesting happen. This is one of those just... well, pretty much everything that I've shown off here in Sen's Fortress is just some obscure, weird little trick that... I don't know how the game really expects you to find these things, but you just got to be exploring like crazy. And this one's entirely possible. If you just let the boulder roll for a while, if you're exploring, if you have trouble getting up here, or if you turn around, head back, explore the other way, if you maybe explore these other paths before fiddling with the lever, I mean, there's lots of ways to stumble across this naturally. I did actually discover this the very first time I played, well, it was not the first time that I played the game, but it was my first couple of run-throughs. It was runs through the game. It was on New Game Plus. I did discover this by myself. Alright, so we're going to hang out right here. There we go. That boulder got stuck in there. Boom! And then the other one rolled right over the top of it and popped open the wall. And there's an item right there. I'm going to wait for the next boulder, and then we're going to go grab that item. Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. Really, really good item to have. Let's make sure that we're out of the way here. So, Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. The serpent is an imperfect dragon and a symbol of the undead. Its habit of devouring prey even larger than itself has led to an association with gluttony. This gold ring engraved with the serpent boosts its wearer's item discovery so that more items can be amassed. It boosts them, it boosts your item discovery by a lot. 200. So it gives you about as much of a boost as you would get from having 10 humanity. And it stacks with having 10 humanity, so you can actually get twice the item find rate that I have been hanging out with so far. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to fall down there. See, look, you can see all the boulders. Look at that. There's a whole stack of them. That's really cool. I love that. Okie dokie. Well, we're kind of prevented from going back up the way we came, which means that we get the joy of riding on the terrifying blood elevator of doom. We will get off here. This should look fairly familiar to us. Alright, and now we can actually continue on our way. Where... okay. Wanted to make sure I didn't get murdered by a boulder. Alright, one last set of traps. This one is fairly obvious. You can kind of see it coming. Be wary of trap. Yes, the message also helps, but there's lots of little holes in the walls there. Big old raised platform in front of us. Yep, poison darts again. Alright, things are getting even trickier. This sucks, because the blades are closer together, giving you not much room to actually make it through in one piece. And the walkways are getting narrower, in case you hadn't noticed. Woohoo! And we got more of the lizard men here. And there's a lightning thrower up those stairs there. I'm really glad and surprised that she didn't find us. We'll maybe check that out later. Down that pit there. If at all. I haven't decided if I want to actually go down there. I kind of do. I want to go down to the bottom and kill all the Titanite demons just for fun. Alright. I was afraid that you were behind me. Cool, large Titanite shards. I have already gotten large shards, chunks, and an extra slab and used them all. So this is kind of not useful to me, game. It just goes to show how much sequence breaking can do for you in this game. And just kind of how far out of line we were with all that sequence breaking stuff. Alright. One more. And this is rough because you shoot lightning. Yep, and the lightning can knock us back a little bit. Whew. Alright. Avoid those traps. I think this is where that enemy was. Yeah, there you are. That was pretty fantastic. Alright. We're just about at the top. Oh, hello. And now we're just about at the bottom. Yeah, we're gonna take a little detour. I know, it's not safe. I could have gone up to the bonfire first, because there is a bonfire at the top. But you know what? This is gonna be more fun. There is an item over here, too. Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. Take a look at that. I forget what that one does. Wearer produces no sound whatsoever. This ring was secretly worn by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at Vinheim Dragon School. That's kind of fun to say. Certain surreptitious sorcerer. The ring is engraved with an everlasting dragon in silent slumber and masks all sound emitting from its wearer. Pretty handy if you're going to be like invading folks in PvP. Or if you are being invaded for PvP, you can maybe hide from whoever it is. Alright, and there's the tail of one of those Titanite demons down there. I don't think there's anything else obvious hanging around here. Yeah, now we could just drop down onto that platform and be back near the beginning and work our way up again. Or we can go this way and go deal with that demon down below. I think you all know what I'm going to choose, but I'm going to end it on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Kind of figuratively and maybe literally? I don't know. Would you consider this a cliff? Oh man, look, there's items down there too. Oh ho ho. And the tail just sticking out ominously. So yeah, we've got something fun ahead of us next time. Thank you all for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.